So this video is for the investigators who I send all of my stuff out to. It's a hard video to make, but after a lot of thought, I realize it's the right move. If you want to find out the connection between my family and Doug Mesner, what you need to do is look into my sister Kathy's emails. She has been in contact with Doug Mesner. Doug Masico, aka Doug Mesner, aka Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. She's also been, obviously, in league with our stepmother because she was the one who convinced everybody that Joanne was dead. And she's not. I ran into her in the farmhouse. And I know it was a lie because I just spoke to Kathy a few days ago. It'll be the last conversation we ever had. She tried to justify it by saying that, oh, well, if you go on to Legacy, it's all over. It has her and it's all over. And so I did. And guess what? That's not true. I am going to put all of this stuff goes in families. That's how it works. I often say that for me, family is a 4-letter word. My brother was involved. My sister Cindy was involved. Why not everyone else? You know? And if you go through my sister's emails, you will find emails that will link her to Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. I know this for a fact because in our last argument, because Kathy and I have always had a volatile relationship, we go through long periods of time where we don't talk to each other. We will never speak again in this life or any other. And in the conversations that we had, she was upset. We got into an argument, and the next day, Doug Mesner started arguing things that are only my sister Kathy's arguments. The only way he could have gotten these arguments was from hearing from my sister. Did Daniel Dowd actually get a hold of her on Messenger and want to come see her? I don't know, but I think it would be worth finding out. I have doubts, but then Geo Farnsworth and Tara Joyce and Daniel Dowd, they're all low level in this. They're all low level. They're the hunchmen. You know, they're Corey Daniels, henchmen. That's what they are. If you want to get to the top, you have to go through Lucian Greaves. Or Thomas Schoberger. I think that he is Michael Aquino's replacement. That hasn't changed in the least. This involves child trafficking. It involves crimes, serious crimes against children, and it needs to be investigated. It needs to be investigated. And I will leave no stone unturned. And I don't have allegiances in this to God and to the kids. That's my only allegiances. If you're involved with this, I don't care who you are, you get what you get. And so, if you want to look into all of this, and you want to have a connection between my family and the bad guys, I would check out my sister's emails. When I send this video to my investigators and to the police, I'm gonna put my sister's email right in there. It'll be easy to look up. Will my Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff Neil Gross do anything? Fuck. No. No. He ain't gonna do shit. All he's worried about is keeping his power. That's why there's signs all over town. Vote Neil Gross. But no one's running against him. Who else would they vote for? You know? It's to try and shore up and try and show people that Neil Gross has the town's support. But I notice that it's not every house. In fact, it's kind of pretty much scattershot. This all needs to be investigated. And I am tired of playing around with all of this and having to deal with this every day of my life. It sucks. But I have to do what's required of me. They're around me, right next door, right behind me. They have their little directed energy weapon toys on top of me. Just 2 days ago, one of them texted my phone and said sad, and then texted me again, so sad. So I don't even know what they're planning. All I know is that they hide in the shadows and they plot. That's their whole lives. They plot and scheme in the shadows so they can either hurt kids or protect those who do. And they think they're all that and a bag of chips. And it's just delusional. But that's my video for today. If you want to see the connection between my family, because my sister's emails will lead you right to my stepmother's. And my stepmother's emails, I would be willing to bet, are a treasure trove of information. That woman was intimately connected to all of this. Intimately connected. And now that I know that she's still alive, my focus has once again gone to her. Because in my little circle, Danielle Dowd is not the weakest link. My stepmother and her 2 children are. They were the ones who were in the house with the soundproof room. My brother of Joanne's had coffins with little kids lining his entire bedroom walls. I got irritated when I saw it and told my dad if I ever did that, they would have had me committed. There is so much shit that needs to be looked at. And all I'm doing is giving direction. And I'll continue.